the Hub Network, which they say is aimed at kids, but they have the old school Transformers and G.I. Joe on there, so I watch all the time. They are coming out with a new cartoon. It is called SheZow, and let's watch a little of the promo.
New this June on the Hub.
SheZow legend clearly states that whoever shall weareth the ring shall forever bear the responsibility of SheZow.
Meet the boy who became a superhero to save the world
The ring turned you into SheZow.
as a girl.
I'm a dude.
No, he's a girl.
This dress is uncomfortable.
No, she's a boy who's... she's the boy who's a guy.
Are you ready to kick some? She's out.
Yeah,
He's just a guy.
exactly.
Making the world a safer place.
Clever. I can fly.
Dressed as a girl. SheZow, a new Hub series. Check your local listings. SheZow, only on Hub Network.
Check me out. I'm a she-lebrity.
All right, so in case you weren't clear what just happened there, he is a 12-year-old boy, puts on a ring, becomes a superhero girl. I actually had a very similar experience when I was that age. All right, is this part of the hardcore left-wing liberal progressive agenda to turn all our boys into girls? Because you know that's coming.
I think it's just a silly concept, and I think people are making such a huge deal out of it for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Although I would be offended if I started to watch it and I was thinking that maybe they're making fun of it in a way, then I would be offended.
Making fun of trans or
Yes.
making fun of girls? Because when I just was watching that, the first thing I noticed was when he first turned into a girl, he was like, no!
Yes!
It's like, that's like the worst thing you can be.
Right, well that's the funny thing. It's like, if they were trying to be pro-trans or pro-cross-dressing or
would be
something.
owning it.
He would, exactly, and in this, it's like he is still playing on this, no, it's not right kind of thing, which I think takes away from whatever the controversy would be, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, sorry.
you go ahead.
I was just saying, I know their target demographic is 2 to 11, and I really don't think these kids are sitting there
Right.
analyzing whether or not, like, they're like, oh man, like this transgender thing is really like, stirring the pot. I think they're just seeing this boy. It's entertaining, and if anything, it's smart because you're appealing to the little boy market and the girl market, is one and the same, and that equals money, and that is smart.
Yeah.
It's very accurate, actually, because if you want to save the world, you kind of have to be a woman.
Do you have a special ring?
I do.
You do it? But,
Yes.
And yet you're not wearing
It's
it right
a
now.
Nuva ring.
There you go. Come on, up high, up high. That was
was a
pretty
good
good.
one,
That
right?
was pretty
That
good.
was good.
It's funny. I remember when I was a kid watching She-Ra and watching
Yes.
Gem, and Gem was made by the same people with the same animators that made G.I. Joe and Transformers, and She-Ra was made by the He-Man people. But I remember thinking that I was doing something wrong because I was watching it because it was aimed at girls. Did you guys have that kind of thing where you maybe watched like a G.I. Joe or something where that seemed more boyish and like? I wonder if girls have that. Or was it all about Barbies and?
I liked Power Rangers, and there were some
And-
girls there, so that's okay. I like mixed company.
So this show would
Apparently.
be perfect.
I'm bisexual, so I like everyone,
I guess
right?
it's-
I like guys and girls. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I understand that. I feel like I got a comment the other day about this guy saying, is it bad that I watch Pretty Little Liars? And I was like, dude, own it. That show's amazing, first of all.
What is that?
Who
What is that
cares?
even in adults that we think that somehow watching something is like, are straight people hanging on to their identity by such a thin
Yes.
line?
Seriously.
Is that what it is? Because gay people don't watch, gay people are inundated with straight images all the time and aren't suddenly like, well, I better be straight. But straight people, if they see anything gay, they're like, oh my God, maybe I'm gay.
I know. Guys watching The Notebook was like, I mean, it was okay. Like, it was all right. I just had to go with her, But I think it goes back to that whole challenging that kind of, male perception of strength and heterosexuality. But it's like, if you look back in the history of cartoons, it's not like this is the first time that the homosexual or transgender or any type of plan that has been represented. I mean, you have Batman and Robin, Boy Wonder, you have Fred Flintstone, who, was Twinkle Toes Flintstone and hung out with Barney like all the time.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny was a cross-dresser.
Bugs Bunny, Popeye was a sailor who was dating a Olive Oil could have been as trans as SheZow. You never know.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it seems to me that there's the one part of this that I think is that they're aiming it at kids, and people seem to think that we can turn kids, and that's the scary part here. That still exists is the bigger problem.
Right. I think that is a huge problem. But
Yeah.
I think people are reading too much into it. I think it's just a silly little cartoon. I don't see the problem with it at all. If anything, it's just making people watch something that's about a guy and a girl at the same time.
Yeah. And also, kids just don't realize this stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
when I was 10 watching Bugs Bunny and he was cross-dressing, like, I never thought it was sexual. Like,
Yeah.
it just seemed funny to me.
Right.
So it's like, yeah.
The irony is that, like, really, with them making this more of an issue, it's like that, it's bringing it to life, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it would have even been noticed or
No.
by kids or anything.
Yeah. Ironically, we're going to have this for kids, but are there any trans characters on television right now?
Well,
There might be one or two, but like any sort of mainstream.
Well, Mystique in the
In
X-Men
the
could
X-Men.
turn
Yeah.
into anyone.
Yeah.
And she has.
Yeah.
And she has,
Yes.
Yeah.
exactly.
Candace Cain used to be on, oh God, what show is it? I can't remember. Do you know who Candace Cain is?
Yeah, I know
Being
who
from New
Candace
York?
Cain is, yeah,
So
yeah.
she had a role on some mainstream show.
Was it
for a
like
while.
Nip Tuck or something?
Yeah,
like that?
Nip Tuck, I think.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess we got a way to go, but the people of Hub will lead us to gender
Yes.
equality.